Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to watch old Ma Juglick dodge more punches than Muhammad Ali in XCOM 2. Though, I have to admit, dodging more punches than Muhammad Ali isn't quite as tough as it used to be. It's not as difficult a feat as it once was, considering Ali is currently busy being the greatest corpse in the Cave Hill Cemetery in Louisville, Kentucky. Also, Ma Juglick has been training for the last 65 years straight. Her marriage is oftentimes a troubled thing, and I'm telling you, Grandpa Juglick, he's a powerful, mean drunk. He spends roughly 14 hours a day drinking corn liquor from a mason jar, so, you know, he's throwing a shot or two old Ma's way, but Ma's rope-a-dope is strong enough, and if it's strong enough to slip right crosses from Grandpa Festus after he's polished off his third jar of clear, I think a few chump-stained faceless taking a swing at her are nothing to worry about, and the corpse of Muhammad Ali, frankly, just doesn't even stand a chance at landing a shot on old Ma Juglick. Was it too soon? Was it too soon for an Ali joke? I mean, it's barely been a month since he died. Probably too soon, but you know, I'm thinking about it now, and I gotta wonder, do you guys think maybe George Foreman is driven down to Kentucky just to punch Ali's grave? How could he have not? Okay, Ali never knocked me out. And having had the thought now of going to Louisville, Kentucky to punch Muhammad Ali's grave, I'm kind of thinking about it. And this is not a man that once bested me in the ring like he did George Foreman. You know the thought has crossed George Foreman's mind. He's been like, yeah, who's getting the last punch? Turns out it's George Foreman. I do live in St. Louis, though, and St. Louis is not that far from Louisville. Thinking about it. I don't know, I suppose it would be discourteous. Ali was kind enough to give me his autograph one time. I do have Muhammad Ali's autograph, actually. It's probably, oh, you know what? That's gone up in shocking value since his death. Ha-ha! Time for once works on Perfidious Pete size. Speaking of which, I have met myself a mysterious stranger. Well, as much as I'd love to sing a Madonna song about this and maybe make a video with Mike Myers as Austin Powers, it only gets us assorted loot, which is very non-descriptive, but I think I may actually go investigate this opportunity. Wait, weren't we working on investigating a soldier? Hold on a second. This is assorted loot. We'll do this. I'm just going to tag it, and then we're going to go back and do Firefight, a novel by Brandon Sanderson. Actually, a pretty good novel by Brandon Sanderson. If you haven't read it, I recommend it. But we're going to go finish our Firefight, because I want this free soldier way more than I want to meet the mysterious stranger. Also, I don't want to have to be here, yeah, baby, while Madonna dances around in her 50-year-old ass wearing far too tight clothes. Madonna, you're the material girl, you're a pop icon, possibly a rock and roll legend. I will grant you all of these things. If you grant me one courtesy, Madonna, could you grant me the courtesy to admit that you're a little bit too old to be behaving the way you're behaving? I think it's maybe time to grow up. You've pushed the envelope on the whole bad girl thing for like 3.5 decades now, Madonna. Maybe it's time to just realize, you know what? Maybe matronly grandmother is my next greatest role. Madonna's kid is like my age now. She's actually that man. Lourdes is probably a little younger than me. I'm not really sure. Don't really keep up on that. But Madonna has a kid who's roughly in my wheelhouse. Like if I was dating her, people wouldn't say it was inappropriate. That's real weird to me. Anyway, we get 140 credits. Dr. Sigrid Erickson and Squatty Laura Owens are both available. We do need more troopers, but I don't know. We just picked up a new Juglick last time, and we don't even have a mate for it. Man, could we get shittier possible? This happened to us on our last campaign, too. Our first couple alien events were just absolutely tragic. Hunt the UFO was actually one that we got last time, and we've got it again. Well, I guess I know which one we'll be doing. We'll be trying to stop the UFO hunt, since having to do a base defense this early in the game seems awful. I'm going to ignore those supplies for now, actually. I really would rather have a new soldier more than I want those supplies. And I do have a date with that mysterious stranger.
Not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
I suppose, if you couldn't have predicted the outcome of you figuring out the radio, Dr. Teigen, I'm beginning to question your chops as a scientist. Considering radio is a pretty well-developed technology. There's not really much left to discover in the whole radio arena. Either that or maybe you just have a really low self-esteem. Is that what it is, Dr. Tag? Can be like, I didn't think I'd be able to reverse engineer a 104-year-old technology. I just didn't think I had it in me. But it turns out, I just went down to Radio Shack and bought one. A whole shack, in fact, because they were having to go out of business sell because Radio Shack went bankrupt. Turns out, everything was really cheap. Very tempting. Mimic beacons. We don't have enough faceless corpses to make it worthwhile after we do the autopsy, though, so I think we'll hold off on that. Sarctoid autopsy, no. 42 days for mag weapons, very tempting. We should make Zach De La Roca happy, though, and do Resistance Radio! Lots of things make Zach De La Roca happy. In fact, mostly the fact that he has a whole shit pile of money that he earned for being in a pretty damn mediocre band. And as mediocre as Rage Against the Machine was, and they were mediocre, if you want to, you know what, if you think differently, I will fight you. They were punishingly mediocre. But as mediocre as they were, the thing you have to give Zach De La Roca, he was easily the shittiest member of that band, too. He was the boat anchor that the rest of Rage Against the Machine was carrying around. Just look how much better they did after they dropped him for Chris Cornell and became Audio Slave. I think we'll all agree, Audio Slave, definitively a better band. Tigan, what the hell are you talking about? You just jammering on here? Can't you see I'm talking about, like, 90s mid-era sort of nouveau punk stylings here? How can I pick on Zach De La Roca if you're going to be busy talking in my ear about evasive maneuvers? What are we evading here, Dr. T?
We can now work to establish contact with local resistance.
I know how that works, Bradford. Thanks, though. Appreciate it. Would not be the first place I have made contact with. Once had an empire that spanned the entire globe. Sun never set on my glorious kingdom. Plus, I didn't have to eat scones. That was the other thing. Yes, thank you for continually reminding me that we have the opportunity to make contact. I, again, appreciate it. Okay, so we got Mickey Sanders. We picked up another specialist. Well, I should have preferred anything but a specialist, but on the plus side, Mickey Sanders was free, I guess. So, yeah, let's go. Okay, yeah, Mickey Sanders. Why does Mickey Sanders sound vaguely like the name of a 20s gangster who was really big, but not in one of the main cities? Wasn't like a New Jersey or Chicago mobster. He was smaller. He was like a Columbus, Ohio. Mickey Sanders is the guy who ran the mafia in Columbus, Ohio. All right, so Squatty Silas Juglick has been upgraded to a ranger. Fantastic. We got to go check this out. Look at him with his shirtless ass, his twin wolf tattoos. He's gonna unleash the beast. Ow! Also, Silas is Canadian, I'd like to point out. Silas Juglick. The Juglick clan, they're multinational. They got, they have installments up north of the border. Back in the day, old Jedediah Juglick decided he was gonna split from the Juglick clan and go form himself a new branch back in the 70s when he was really just trying to dodge the draft. That's how he got up there, old Jedediah Juglick. He was a coward. He's not ashamed to admit it. That's why he stays up in Canada. Silas and the boys, though, they're all right. Silas and Cyrus, they're here to try and prove something. They'll be like, yeah, old Pappy didn't have what it took back in the Nam, but now that the aliens are here, Silas and Cyrus, he's going to pick up the slack for him. I don't actually really need to examine you. We do need to put somebody else in the training facility, though. Who's that going to be? And what are they going to be? No, I don't want a new combat. Oh, hey, speaking of new combat tactics, what do we need for our squad? Can we buy yes, let's just do that right now. Okay, so one problem solved. I'm just gonna, we're also gonna buy this. Pete, you spent all of your money on combat tactics. Sure did, and I don't feel even slightly bad about it. Yeah, Andrev, Novikov, whatever. I guess we can upgrade you. What class do we really need is the question. What do we got? So we have we have two specialists. We got our primary specialist, and then we got a backup specialist. I'm comfortable with that. We're gonna definitely need more grenadier. I wouldn't mind having a grenadier available for this mission, but it doesn't look like we're going to. Okay, so whoever the new guy is, he's definitely gonna be a grenadier. Let's get that started then. Novikov, I guess you're gonna be a grenadier. Don't worry, we'll convert you into a Juglick when the time arrives. Begin your damn training. This here's how you put a fuse in a jug of corn liquor before you throw it at the enemy. Make sure you take a swig or two off the top, because, man, I hate laced and good liquor, but it is a powerful explosive when you throw it. Say what you want about that old John Bradford, but John Bradford's world-famous bathtub gin, powerful, powerful detonation abilities. We've collected all... Yeah, we should fly back to Resistance HQ. No, we should not do that. I know I have new staff available, but I really want to go investigate this mysterious stranger. Also, I just spent all of my money. Literally all of it. What am I supposed to do here? I can't buy new staff. I don't have any money. I'm broke. Why are you taunting me with things I will never have, XCOM? I'm not going to have whatever this was here with our meeting with the mysterious stranger either. I'm also not going to have that. Hoping to get Mike Myers' autograph and add it to my collection. No doing, I guess. Wait, Optimus Prime, are you gonna have... Hold on a
Hello,
second.
Commander.
Weren't you
It would
already
seem
back?
Your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention.
Yeah.
Our unwelcome guests are on the move.
Maybe, just maybe, and I'm spitballing here, Optimus Prime, but maybe, just maybe, you could distract him with one of your fantastic honors, one of your fantastic honest trailers videos, maybe? Maybe, I don't know, what about an honest trailer for Prometheus? You could make fun of the fact that Charlize Theron was not able to run at a right angle, or the fact that every scientist in that movie was remarkably stupid despite being chosen to be the first people to set foot on an alien world. You could talk about how amazing the speech that Guy Pearce gave at his little TED Talk thing at the end, which is actually in the special features, and how it's definitely the best scene in the entire movie that was actually cut from the film. You could maybe talk about that. Honest trailers go. Or shit, I don't know, just do a trailer for the SpongeBob movie.
It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature
Really,
of
what I'm
this
getting at here,
Avatar
Optimus
project,
Prime, is that I would just
we can
really
still
like you to stop
disrupt it.
talking.
We must root out these
I'm trying to veil it.
facilities
I'm trying to
with the help
couch it
of
in
local
sort of
resistance
polite
cells,
terms. But
disrupt
really,
our
what I
enemy's
want you to do is just
operations,
shut
and
up.
in the
already.
process, uncover
Please,
the truth.
just shut your hole.
Locate
All
the
of it.
source
Shut
of
your
this
mouth.
Avatar
Stop talking.
project, and then
Anytime
destroy
now.
it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end.
I'm gonna go down to
for us
Dr.
all.
Tigan's lab and
I
grab a
am
ball
confident
gag.
you will
I'll
take
be
whatever
right back.
measures
You saying, are you
necessary
sure Dr.
to
Tigan has a
eliminate
ball
this
gag in his
threat,
lab? And I'm
Commander.
saying to you, come on, man, come on. Did you even have to ask that question? No, he's got
Tracking
one.
the aliens' progress on this Avatar.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna go all the way up into Doom counter territory before we bother to mess with it at all, Bradford. So go ahead and start adding as many pips as you like. That's fine. We're gonna continue to ignore it as swiftly as possible. Okay, can I like, go do a thing? What the hell? Yes, okay, Geoscape's behaving a little oddly in that it wouldn't actually let me move the camera. It was definitely very much centered on the alien Avatar project. And now we have a guerrilla operation. All right, what are we doing? We only have one operation to destroy the alien relay, and it counters midnight rays, not... Okay. So this really sucks. I would very much rather fight the UFO, but I don't have an option to fight the UFO, so I guess I'm not gonna be fighting the UFO. I'm not pleased about this, even a little.
Setting course for Sector 9.
Yeah, against my will, I'm setting course for Sector 9, Majel Barrett voice. I do this under protest. Just like to formally register my complaints here. Alright, so we got what was your name again? I honestly don't remember. Judy? I think it was Judy Judy Viking Juglick here. She's been a top-notch killer for us, as has Ma Juglick. We got Squatty Olson. I'd like to point out old Squatty Olson. We don't have a proper Juglick to marry Squatty to yet. Silas has already got himself a pair of brides. I don't really feel like he could triple dip. That's moving into like TLC television show territory. So we're not gonna do that. We will take Squatty Olson because she is a ranger. Can we do like anybody other than you? You're on the mission, you're on the mission. Everybody's on the mission or gravely wounded or still in training. Do I want to take a third specialist, I guess, is the question. I mean, I suppose he's a squatty. You know what? No, I don't want to take a specialist on the mission because we're not gonna... Are we gonna need a third... Am I gonna need a third specialist is the question. The answer is almost certainly no. I am not going to need a third specialist. I already have one specialist and a backup. You know what? No, I'm not taking you on a mission. The other thing we can do is take one of our available rookies. The danger with that is, what if the rookie becomes like a sharpshooter who then we just have to fire? And don't forget, Gunner Berg is still hanging around. The only reason I'm keeping old Berg in a barracks is so that we decrease the likelihood of getting ourselves another sharpshooter. Screw it. I'd rather have a rookie than somebody I know I'm never, ever, ever gonna use. Mickey Sanders. Kingpin of the Columbus, Ohio Mafia. Yeah, you know, fuck it. Just take Sanders. It's fine. If I'm gonna fire them anyway... Well, no, because we stand to gain something from the rookie. What if they're not a sharpshooter? They're almost definitively gonna be a sharpshooter, but what if they're not? I'm dithering. I should just make a damn... Screw it. Just take Sanders. This guy could be our third specialist. There's a non-zero chance we might theoretically get both of our others. Ma Juglick could get hurt, and then our backup was it Jolene, I think, is our backup. I honestly don't remember which Juglick is on backup. Whichever one it is, though, there's a chance we could get her hurt. Must have been Jolene. Wasn't I making Jolene jokes? Jolene. Something about please don't take my man just because you can. Or is you know what? Ma Juglick's first name is Jolene. Never mind, Pete. You're an idiot. You name these people, you can't even remember their names. What the hell is wrong with you? It will be nice to have five troopers. I'm not gonna lie about that. Ma Juglick is the matriarch of this clan, and we're going to Pig Alley, which seems remarkably appropriate for this whole clan of hillbillies. In Vancouver, you know what? We're going to Cyrus Juglick's hometown. That's right, old Pig Alley, Vancouver. That's where the Juglick clan hails to, calls home these days. Used to be a nice little farming town, but old Vancouver really done sprung up and has been full-on metropolized. But we're keeping it real down to Pig Alley, don't you worry. They got a waller out back. We let the hogs run free in the streets. Yeah, it plays powerful hob with traffic. Makes a right royal mess come rush hour. But you know what? We got a grandfathered exemption. Jedediah Juglick for, well, dodging a draft. He got the rights to wander and sow his flock out unrestricted in the streets of Vancouver. Why they awarded him such a prestigious right for, being kind of a scumbag, I'll never know, but doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. My narrative's falling apart, but then again, he was drunk as shit when he told us that story, so some of that may not be true. So we have to go and destroy this relay. Unfortunately for us, it's like 12 feet away. We have 8 turns to go. Not very far. The timer doesn't really feel all that pressing here. So before I do my typical maneuver, which is run somebody square into the jaws of doom by stepping them into what is heretofore invisible detection tile, instead, I'm going to step to the edge of this roof so I can see what the hell's going on the ground below me. Unless one of those two is a detection tile, then we should be okay. All right, Silas, let's go test out your newfound ranger powers here, buddy.
Hostile forces spotted.
What do we got? Got an advent officer and 1 regular advent trooper. So far, so good. I'm thinking we go up high. What do you think, Silas?
Position confirmed.
Well, you know me, as the streets of Pig Alley, Vancouver, know these more better than I know the back of my own hand, Pete. And you're saying, well, why would you know the back of your own hand that well? It's because I masturbate a lot, Pete. Although less than I used to now that I got my 2 wives. Tell you, that old Judy, she's a real wildcat in the sack, Pete. Takes a lot to keep her satisfied. I think my Lena Juglick is maybe my other lady. Don't remember her name. I don't really know her that well. Yeah, she lives in my house mostly, but I got to keep her chained up in the basement because she's constantly trying to escape. A bit of an unwilling bride, Pete, and well, not gonna say the relationship's got off to a great start, but I think in time, Pete, she'll grow to love me. Probably. I mean, that's the way it worked out with Ma and Grandpa. Sure, I mean, Grandpa drinks a lot, and occasionally he's been known to throw a punch or two Ma's way, but after 65 years of wedded bliss, those two, well, it's like watching an old bear maul another old bear. You can see they've been at it a time. Excuse me, why is that not cover, and why was she showing up as being flanked? She's very definitely in cover. Judy Juglick is in... This says Judy is flanked, even though she is very definitively in visible cover. XCOM, you make me salty sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. All right, Olsen. You're not a Juglick yet, but that doesn't mean you're not a valued member of the team. Do we try and kill these guys, or should we just maybe make a move? What if we just make... No, because we're going to wind up sandwiched between... We're going to get caught between Scylla and Charybdis here, and I don't really want to be the lyrics of a police song. I'm not going to let XCOM wrap me around its finger. I'm just not going to let that happen. We have respectable shots. I think we go on Overwatch.
Scanning.
And then I think we have maybe Judy come up and then somebody cracks. Judy, are you going to go on Overwatch too? No, let's not have Judy go on Overwatch. Just get somebody who's going to be a little bit better with the Overwatch. I'm thinking Specialist Mickey Sanders here. All right, Mick. You got to cut me, Mick. Cut me. Or honestly, I would rather you cut the enemy, or even better, just hit them with, oh, okay. It's even better, just hit them with a grenade, but that does not appear like you're going to be able to do that. You do have a fantastic shot at that officer, one I am willing to give you an Overwatch chance with, so we'll do that. Ma, can we get you up high and still get you a shot? The answer is no. Silas, what if we bring you over here? Can you hit him with a grenade? If we could go with the old grenade and Overwatch plan, I would not object to this. Can we? Silas apparently did not play enough Little League because his arm is weak T. You got to step into the throw, Silas. Didn't your coach ever teach you that? You still have a pretty good chance of hitting. All right, you know what? Shotgun this man in the face, Silas. I trust you to get it done. All those hours spent out on the range practicing to make up for your draft-dodging father, Jedediah, have definitely paid dividends because you just shot that man in the face with a 12-gauge slug. And this guy's going to get chewed apart by our Overwatch, I am assuming. What do you got? Oh, newbie with the kill. All right, that new guy, he's impressing me already. I'm feeling a little bit of Shania Twain action coming on. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say that don't impress me much, but it's badly not true. That impressed me a reasonable bit. Here comes old Ma Juglick. Get on up there, Jolene. You know what, Jolene? You can take my man. If you get me through this mission unharmed, I will let you take my. You have popped the pod, Jolene Juglick. Never mind, I rescind my gift of a man to you. I was going to let you take my man just because you can, and now I'm not going to. Holy crap, the newbie with another big shot. We have 2 Advent soldiers, and it looks like the old Viking Judy Juglick is all we got left. Well, let's bring the Viking forward then. I do not like Ma Juglick's overall position because it is bad. I don't suppose there's a chance we get a grenade in there, is there? Oh, it's just Overwatch for Jolene. Jolene, please don't let them kill my man. This guy's probably gonna mind spin. Mind spin, Ma Juglick. There you go. That's what I needed. I needed you doing something not that harmful. So, of course, Ma Juglick gets herself shot. Or shot at. 45% chance to hit Ma. Okay, Judy, come on, save a life. You have mucked it, Judy? Well, that was a coin flip. I feel less bad about that miss. What are you doing? Shooting at the new guy, huh?
I can't move.
Why can't you move? Are you paralyzed? Do you have hysterical paralysis? I don't even think that's a thing. Olsen, we can bring you up here. You'll have a flank shot at that man. We can have Judy go kill the sectoid. Anybody gonna have a shot at that guy in the back, though? We need somebody to be able to take a poke at that man. Well, it ain't gonna be... what can you do, Ma Juglick? 61 at the sectoid. Really, all we need to do is get Ma Juglick close enough to whip a grenade at him. I think we'll be okay. All right, Julie Olsen.
I can handle that.
Don't be like one of the Olsens from Little House on the Prairie. Those guys were... The Olsen... You know, Little House on the Prairie, how come the rest of the people that lived in the town of Little House on the Prairie did not just kill the Olsens? They were, by and large, loathsome pieces of scum. Sure, Mr. Olsen owned half the town because he had the dry goods store and all the money, but the story wasn't about them. It was about the Ingalls clan. Why are you pathing in such a weird fashion, Judy? I mean, this is real bizarre pathing. Ma, 61. Who else have we got? We got Silas. Silas could come in with a little sword swing if we need it. Probably we're going to need it, because I think that might be the only way we can get a poke at this man. We can do that if we want to. We would still have cover as well. You know what? I don't even hate that. No, Silas. Seriously, man. What's wrong with you here, pal? No, do it from this square. Thank you. Yes, go do that. If you would slash that man from that square. Full props to 2K Games, by the way. They did finally get around to adjusting it so that you can choose your target square. Like, you can pick the square from whence to slash. And some sweet loot. Man, Silas Juglick is holding it down. 1 shot, 1 kill, 1 sword swing, 1 kill, and bonus loot as well. An Illyrium core, an advanced hair trigger, and another Illyrium core. The advanced hair trigger might see some use until we find something better at any rate. All right, Judy, you continue to be a bitter disappointment. Can you at least try and get a shot from Ma? No. What if we bring old Mickey Sanders up here to give us the old Mickey special? Yeah, Mickey Sanders, see? You know what I'll do? You put one of my boys in the hospital, I put one of your boys in the morgue, because I'm going to throw a grenade at him, see? This is it. We're going to blow up the competition, fellas. That's why I'm the criminal mastermind and the greatest gangster to ever come from Columbus, Ohio. Actually, you have a 30% chance to hit, and you really can't do anything useful at all. Alright, then I guess we'll just bring Judy up to this full cover.
Double time.
Maybe we just have Ma whip a grenade at him. What do you think, Ma Juglick? I mean, you can definitely get into grenade range, at least. If we have Ma Juglick whip a grenade at him, we could have Mickey Sanders try and polish him off. Yeah, that's right. Trust in the Mick Sanders, Pete. Trust old Mick. Mick will get it done, Pete. Mick will get it done. Also, if you need to say that you want me to cut me, Mickey, cut me, you can do that, because, you know, it's good shtick, Pete. See, Mickey was the name of that character in that movie with that boxer fella that everybody liked. It came out like 50 years after I died, so I really don't know nothing about it. But it's okay, Pete, it's okay. Instead, I think we'll just move forward. So we got 5 turns to go and destroy the thing. On the plus side, pretty close to the thing. We can't get there. Can anybody get there with, like, good cover and maybe a blue move? No. Silas could get close.
Orders confirmed.
Turns out close may be close enough. Come back to you in a minute, Silas. Oh, there's a hackable. All right, Mick, what can you do here? We got an alien facility lead, deception, or jammed. We don't want any of those at the moment. None of those are worth the risk at all. Those are all bad potential occurrences. So let's just move up to the top of this. Get a little height elevation for the mixter. Getting high, Pete. Come on. I'm a gangster from the 20s. We don't get high. It's all about the liquor, Pete. It's all about the liquor. Prohibition, Pete. That's what we're fighting against, man. Jolene has been in a terrible position for the entire mission.
On it.
Let's get one of the Olsons a little further forward. She'll pretend she's blind later. Pete, you're dropping an awful lot of Little House on the Prairie references. Yeah, what about it? What, am I not allowed to watch Little House on the Prairie on the Hallmark Channel? Why am I forbidden from watching the Hallmark Channel? What's wrong with the Hallmark Channel?
Let's rock.
They do Christmas in July. Oddly enough, not in July, but in June, which is something that startled me more than a little. We have our Christmas in July event on the Hallmark Channel, where we show Christmas movies. In July, theoretically, except we actually don't do it in July. We do it in June, which makes not a single lick of sense. Not a single jug lick of sense, in fact. I think we just put Silas on Overwatch. We've got 5 turns, and we're right by the thing. I mean, we can blow a hole in this wall, take this out pretty much whenever we want. All right, Judy. Let's have Judy be our exploratory unit. Come up to this window. You have kind of a gimme throwaway move here anyway.
Objective located.
Kicking open the door. Judy on the double move. We do not have a pod? No pod. All right, then. Well, let's just take advantage, see if we can get vision on the thing, and then shoot the thing. You have vision on the thing? You do not have vision on the thing. Why can you not see the thing? You cannot. Okay. No, we don't want to do that. Well, let's just sling around here, then. Can we see the thing from here? It says we can. Ma Juglick is not going to have a shot. I really don't want to get Ma Juglick much closer. Silas, let's get you over here for a little shotgun surgery. Oh, Silas could just... Never mind. Just kill it, Silas. Critical here ends it. Can he go 3 for 3? Not quite, but he got us most of the way home. 5 damage from old Silas Juglick. Man, your papa would be so disappointed in you, Silas. Because unlike him, you're not simply running when confronted with the horrors of the world. You're actually standing up and doing what's right.
Affirmative.
That's just not how Jedediah Juglick raised you. He raised you better than that, boy. Or worse than that. Never mind, I'm not a good man. Ma, I think we're just going to have you on Overwatch. Oh, Ma's cover has burned down. That was someone else's cover. Judy, you got a shot here. Yeah, Judy has a lot of kills and doesn't really need any more. Let's see if we can get Silas Juglick another kill. I wonder if this counts as a kill, maybe. It seems like destroying a mission objective should count for something.
Menace 1-5, we've confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down.
Good.
Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
Alternatively, we could just leave, Bradford. That's the other thing we could do is we could just bail now. I don't really hate the bail now possibility, but what I'm thinking about it.
System infiltration
I think jammed, does that give the enemies like a lock on our position? Does that bring down reinforcements? If it does, I may do it for an opportunity for a facility lead. All enemies gain a defense and mobility boost. No, I don't want to do that then. Deception is only 1% less likely, which is intriguing. And also potentially game breaking. If we gain control of an enemy, that would be a pretty much solid slam dunk win. Mickey, I think we're just going to leave you on Overwatch on the rooftop, buddy. Ma, let's move you forward and see if you can't maybe spot some foes. Oh, Ma Juglick has found the final pod. It consists of a sectoid and what appears to be 2 regular Advent soldiers. Not the end of the world. Come on, Mick. You gotta cut him, Mick. You fucking failed to cut him, Mick. Now we're getting disqualified and it's all your fault. It's all your fault, Mick. I don't want to give these guys a defense or mobility boost, or I would go for the hack. Ooh, Julie Olsen have real good shot at sectoid from here. Also from here? No, that's not a flank shot, but this is. But this is in full cover, and that is not. Or we could have her come up here and maybe whip a grenade and try to destroy some cover. We've got options. Judy would have a flanker from here. Not the world's greatest flanker, but still a flanker. Ma, you've got some shots if we could get a little cover destruction. You already threw your grenade, though. So any grenades that are going to get whipped around here would have to come... Let's do it. Let's have Julie Olsen come in here and blow up this table. She may just straight up be able to kill this man, too. This is something we must consider. Who's... Let's see who Ma has the better shot at. This is how we'll decide. Whichever one Ma is more likely to be able to kill. I don't really care about the sectoid. 56, 58. All right, she's got a slightly better shot at the guy crouching behind the table, so we're going to throw the grenade at the guy who is not crouched behind the table. You'll give it to him, Olsen. Your daddy from the general store sprung for all them fancy-dancy, expensive East Coast Yankee grenades for you. You better put them to work. Ma Juglick now has a flank shot at that man. Yeah. Go ahead and take it, Ma. Put him in the ground, Ma. That's damn fine shooting, Miss Juglick. He is down. Ma Juglick wrecked him. So that just leaves us Judy. Judy could slash this man. She can't fail. Does it do at least 4 damage? It does 6 to 8. Even with the penalty he'll get, considering this is an armored foe, and will be in cover against a sectoid, I like this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Go bifurcate that man, Judy. It's also important to note, Judy Juglick is sort of our blade master. So when it comes to sword swinging, that's Judy's job. Judy brings the pain with the swords. This guy's probably just going to make a zombie or, I don't know, jerk off over in the corner. Go ahead and resurrect your zombie. Gonna mind spin us? Man, it doesn't matter. Worst case scenario, you mind control, and that's not really even that big of a problem. Silas Juglick is going to come shoot you, and then Judy's going to chop you in half. We're not worried about this at all. In fact, we may just have Judy go chop you in half. We want to do it from cover. Like here would be better. Why does this not work? Yes, from that square, please. Here comes the sword master! Oh, well, okay. I was not expecting Judy to be able to kill that man, but she just bifurcated him. She split him right in half. There goes the mind control, and mission is over. Fantastic. Once again, the Juglick clan proves triumphant. Not only was we triumphant, but I hate to break it to you, Pete, we is flawless. Yeah, my pappy may have dodged the draft, but he raised himself one fine soldier. So, we never missed a shot. I'm calling bullshit on that. We absolutely missed a shot. There was an Overwatch shot I know for certain that missed. It doesn't take Overwatch into that successful shot percentage. Average damage per attack, 4.36. Average enemies killed per turn, 1.14. A new record. Silas Juglick taking home the champion action. He did blow up the mission objective and score 2 kills. Ma Juglick was the most under fire, and that she got shot at once, I think. Somebody else got shot at once, too. I don't know why Ma got the nod, but I guess she was closer. Judy the Viking Juglick moved the furthest. And hey, Squatty Julie Olsen did the most damage. All right, you can see Julie is sporting her full camo leather pants action. So she's not sworn in as a full Juglick yet, because we haven't had an opportunity to marry her into the family. But she's definitely adopted the Juglick clan sensibilities. It's only a matter of time before one of them old Juglick boys, before she catches one of their eyes. Or vice versa. You know, one of the Juglick boys could catch Julie Olsen's eye, too. Sometimes it works that way. There is one rule, though, Miss Olsen. You might be a powerful, liberated, sort of self-determining woman, but there's one. We down here at the Juglicks, we are traditionalists, and if you marry into the family, whoever you marry, you are going to take their name. No, there won't be any hyphens. It's not going to be like Olsen Juglick or Juglick Olsen or anything like that. You got to be a formal Juglick. That's the one stipulation Grandpa Juglick he has to put down before he lets you marry into the clan. You can be a fancy pants Easter Yankee all you want, Missy, having a job and fancy titles and whatnot. Wearing pants instead of a skirt like Ma, I don't care, that's fine. I'm a progressive Juglick, but damn it, if you're gonna be a Juglick, you're gonna have the name. Which is probably a pain in the ass, because you gotta go change all your personal identifying information and update all your records. That's gotta be a real pain in the dick. You're still gonna have to do it, though. Also, you're gonna be a phantom. You've got the camo on already. How could you? I mean, you're gonna blend into your surroundings. We don't have a choice. We might as well just give you an ability that's complementary to that. Squatty Sanders, 1 mission, 1 kill. That may be Squatty Sanders' I would say last hurrah, except can it be your last hurrah when you only ever had one hurrah? It's more your only hurrah. That may be his only hurrah. Advent Office Court, we did recover some loot. 2 Illyrium cores, which are useful. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity to make a proving ground in the very near future. We also picked up Dr. Andrei Zenchenko, scientist, which is going to reduce some of our research time. Specifically, we're probably going to go mag weapons next, and he's going to bring that down by another 25%. That's going to save us about 10 days. Excellent. That should have our mag weapons research down to a slim, trim 1 month of research time. And I will probably start that as soon as we complete. What is it we're working on? Oh, yeah, Zach De La Roca and his Resistance Radio. Speaking of things that suck, I suck, and I'm going to end this episode right here, which also... Oh, Bradford! Other things that suck. Bradford's outro interruptions. Good job, Bradford. Nice job. Doesn't sound like the kind of recruit we're looking for. Yeah, boy, he was terrible in our long war campaign, except for the fact that he had like a 4-to-1 kill-to-mission ratio and was the deadliest sniper in the history of the universe. Even though I did think for the entire campaign that he was a double-agent turncoat, but I was wrong. I was wrong about Helen Keller, too. Or was I? No, I was right about Helen Keller, and it was the internet who was wrong. Hashtag Deadeye Double Agent my ass. Anyway, I was busy checking out of this before I got interrupted. Let's get back to checking out of this. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Your support really does mean a lot. And if you'd like to see who's going to be the double agent in this campaign, because the internet loves conspiracy theories, and there's always one, you might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.